Morning, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be going over the 5 best open world farms that you can do right now. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so coming in at number 1 we have the Azuna Raw Gold Farm. Now this is a variation of one of the other farms on our list, which we'll be covering up later. What you'll be wanting to do is have a skinner and going to this location on the map. This used to be a world quest zone for the FALCOSAURs. Basically you have a high density of mobs which then can be skinned. Providing that you have the Dark Moon Firewater equipped and you're maxed with your skinning, you can find this to be a very easy way in order to gather up a load of stone hide leather. Now, other than that, you'll be wanting to farm this up for at least an hour, gathering up all of those stone hide leathers that you'll be getting along with this by killing all of the FALCOSAURs. By the way, just one little side note, if you do attack a matriarch, all of the other surrounding mobs will cluster to you. So if you do want to farm this up a bit more efficiently, go for the matriarchs, as they will pull all of the other ones that are surrounding it into you, so you don't have to pick them all up and just do that. You can just gather them up into one massive section and then just burn them down. Skin, 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 skin. Aside from that, what you'll be wanting to do after you've got your stone hide leather is sending it all the way over to your leather worker. Providing that your leather worker has the recipe for the warhide pants at rank 3. You'll be able to get a load of these warhide pants and then you'll be able to vendor those into a vendor. This is due to the fact that if it's at rank 3, you're going to require less materials, and also along with that they can be vended for a very pretty penny. That brings up a nice raw gold per hour for you. It does vary on the gold per hour that you will be making depending on your rank in skinning, because the more skins you can skin, the more warhide pants that you can make. So I'm not going to justify any form of raw gold metric for you, because at the end of the day you can make a lot of gold with this, but you do need to have the ranks required to get that mass amount of skins and have that rank 3. So you need rank 3 in stonehide leather farming, and you also need rank 3 in the warhide pants. So that being the case, that is the only requirements for this farm, but it's definitely worth doing due to the fact of the high amount of raw gold you can get per hour. Coming in at number 2, we have the Savage Leather Farm. If you don't remember, this is the Baby Crocolisk farm. What you'll be wanting to do is go over to where the Ends of Invasion is and talking to Zadormi. Basically, she'll take you back to the old version, basically before the invasion happened. And what you'll be wanting to do is go down to the bottom. The next thing that you'll be wanting to do is going to this location on the map right now and making sure that you pick up any of the clusters of pink eggs on the ground. It's very dead simple. You hit those eggs, you break it, you'll get attacked by crocolisks. Use an AoE ability in order to kill them and skin as fast as you possibly can. This is primarily a good thing if you have the potion of Dark Moon Firewater, as you'll be able to get more savage leather for your farm. The next thing that you'll be wanting to do with that is by doing an hour's worth of farming and then double checking to see if it's actually profitable to turn them into pristine hide. Now I know a lot of people actually do overlook this and they like to sell the savage leather straight on the auction house. It's worth double checking the savage leather to pristine hide flip with your leather working just to be on the safe side, because if you can get more gold per hour for this farm, then you should. And in conjunction with this farm, it is definitely worthwhile, as you'll be killing a load of these mobs, to use a potion of treasure finding. No, some of them don't actually drop any loot, some of them do, so it's definitely worth just popping one just to be on the safe side, so you do still have a chance of increasing your gold per hour for this. Other than that, it's pretty dead simple. You hit the eggs, you get attacked by crocolisks, kill them, skin them, and move on. Aside from that, that is one of my favourite farms, and I still haven't actually covered this fully on this channel at this moment in time, but it's definitely one of those ones where it's super easy to do, and I probably, you know what, I'm going to make a note of it now and I'm going to actually go ahead and do a guide on it. Now that is the Savage Leather Farm for the Baby Crocolisk at number 2. Now coming in at number 3 we have the Firefly Farm. Now this one's an old farm and I primarily love this farm. It's definitely worthwhile in order to do. This is because the Firefly, all you have to do is run around this route on the map right now and kill any of the stingers. Basically what you'll be searching for is the big wasps that are flying around, the big fireflies, so to speak. What you'll be wanting to do is killing those and seeing if you can get a hold of a firefly. Basically this is a battle pet which sells for a hefty amount of gold on most servers, providing I would double check this before you invest your time, as the drop rate is kind of low. What you'll be wanting to do is farming this for at least a couple of hours, not just an hour. It's going to take a little bit longer than just an hour. If you do get it within the hour, grats, you got unlucky on that. But it will take you a couple of hours in order to get hold of. Aside from that, you do get a hefty amount of different types of items from this, providing like random bits of transmog and all that jazz. So it is worth your time if you are a transmog farmer as well as a battle pet farmer, because you've got the best of both worlds there, because you'll be killing so many mobs, you'll want to go completely insane. But other than that, it's definitely a worthwhile farm for most people on most servers, due to the fact of the high amount of gold value this battle pet actually has. So definitely something you should look into moving forward. Now coming in at number 4, we have the SPINECLAW CRABE, and the SPINECLAW CRABE can be found on the Timeless Isles. Now this is a battle pet which you can actually farm up on the Timeless Isles, and what you'll be wanting to do is running around the coast. Now this will be on the western side of the actual map and running around in like a little half crescent shaped moon. Basically what you'll be wanting to do is killing any of the giant elite crabs around there, and it will actually spawn a monstrous SPINECLAW. These have a chance, well, the big crabs have a chance of spawning a monstrous SPINECLAW, which then that has a chance of dropping the SPINECLAW crab battle pet. Now this is a time consuming battle pet to say the least, which has one of the biggest gold returns on your time invested at this moment in time on most servers. Now I find this to be a very great battle pet in order to just in general farm up. I find this to be a great way in order to get a high-end battle pet in a relatively easy manner, due to the fact that all you're doing is killing crabs. Now this mostly goes uncontested due to the fact that normally people go to the Timeless Isles anymore unless they're farming up Hulon, which is on the other side of the map. So basically what you can do is you can farm that up and then wait for your Hulon spawn every hour in order to actually get hold of the mount as well. So you could always do that also. Alongside with that, there are multiple different battle pets on the Timeless Isle, and I won't actually cover them all right here. Aside from that guys, that is the SPINECLAW CRABE at number 4. Now coming in at number 5 and last on our list is the Isle of the Watchers skinning / raw gold farm. Now this one is in conjunction with the first one that we actually covered, which is the Azuna one, but this one is located in the Isle of the Watchers, mainly due to the fact of the higher density of mobs than the Azuna farm. This one is kind of competitive when it comes to actually farming this up. Now what you'll be wanting to do is burning all of the mobs down or gathering them up, primarily with a druid and using Starfall abilities. What you'll be wanting to do then is just gathering up all those mobs and skinning them at a fast pace. Due to the high density of mobs, you'll be able to get more stonehide leather than the FALCOSAUR farm, and overall, in conjunction with your leather working and turn them into warhide pants at rank 3, you'll be able to get a higher gold per hour for this. The only problem with this farm is some higher end servers have multi-boxes already there. There is one thing that you can do, however. There are a few people that actually do like have a load of druids already set up there, and they're burning all of the mobs down, and they don't actually skin any of the mobs, they just tend to just loot, and that's it. And what you can do is, if they're just going to leave them there and they're not skinning them, you might as well skin those and get your raw gold. That is an easier way to get hold of some raw gold as well, without being too sketchy about it. Because if the skins are just going to despawn, you might as well skin them and get the stonehide leather yourself. Now, other than that guys, that is pretty much all I have to say for the 5 best open world farms. Have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow.